Hey guys, my name is Jake and welcome back to another tutorial, and today we're going to be looking at the train station. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it and see what this thing actually does. So we can actually choose which train station we want to go to. So we go to 1, we can come over here, sit on the thing, press the button, and we'll go to number 1 that's here. So let's jump out of that and we'll check it again, and it will automatically reset the station like so. See, the number 1 light's turned off, and if we go to number 3, we'll go to the 3rd one, which is here. There we go. As you can see, it's reset it. So, and most importantly, if none has been pressed, we will just go all the way around and come back to the beginning. So without further ado, let's jump straight into building this, and you're going to need an 8x15 area, and you're going to need the following materials: 75 blocks of choice, 36 redstone, 17 repeaters, 6 comparators, 6 droppers, 3 powered rails, 3 detector rails, 41 rails, 1 button, and 3 redstone lamps. Now this is expandable, so you can keep having as many stations as you want. So let's get building our little front. So we just go all the way across here like so, and we're going to go all the way across again like that, and then we're going to get our lamps and put our lamp on this one, and this one, because these are going to be your inputs. Actually, you're going to need at least 4 buttons, not just 1. So let's put them buttons in there. We'll have our reset button there, and we'll get our block of choice again, and we'll just build it up to 4 high, because it's important that you have a 4 high for this, because you're going to have something coming into the back of the blocks here. So now on the other side of the build, we want to get our input block, which we're going to be using green for that, and we're going to put in 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. We're going to run our redstone into, not the repeaters, redstone down to the bottom floor, on the very bottom, like so. Then we're going to stick our repeaters into each one. Actually, let's mark this bottom thing as a input block, because that is what it is. This will help you keep track of where everything is later on. So we've got our repeaters into a block of choice, which is going to be our input again. And we're going to get our droppers and put droppers all along the top like so. And then we're going to build up along the top, because this is what we're going to need to do. And we're going to get our droppers and put them facing down onto the other droppers. This is our RS NOR switch to alternate. So it's only got 1 input and it can't be put back as soon as you press it. So what we're going to do here now, to get it running into the light switch, we're going to get our block of choice and put this can be absolutely any block, because it's really unimportant. So this is our light block, light blocks even. So we can put these all the way in like so. And there we go. And you get your comparators, put them all in, and put a repeater into the block facing outwards, and put our redstone dust along there. So now whenever you press a button, one of these lights will come on, but we're not going to do that just yet. What we're going to do next is we're going to go put 3 blocks out on each on the other side. So we've got our output block. Actually, this is output. This is circuitry block, so we're not going to use this block. So this is the circuitry output. So 1, 2, 3 out. Like so, and then we're going to stick a comparator facing outwards with a repeater to increase the strength. Then we're going to, most importantly, put a block down here, like so. So you've got like a staircase coming down, and you're going to run redstone to the floor, like so. Now the most important bit here is you put a repeater down each one, like so, with a line of blocks in front of it. So we're going to have a full line all the way across. Now the important thing here is you get your rails. We can get rid of that. We need rails all the way across. Actually, we're going to need our detector rails first. Actually, we're going to, before we put the rails down, we're going to do our reset circuit. So we're going to dig down 2 on each line, working all the way across onto this line here. So you're coming in and you work our way up here. So we're going to get our reset circuit. So this is going to be all the resets. So let's dig down 3 so we can actually work it out. Line it up. So yellow wall is going to be our reset circuit. All the way along here. And it's going to go up very slowly into this block, and you've got to make sure you put, actually that's wrong, we need to go one more up, there we go. So you put your block there and a block here, and it's important to keep putting these blocks down in this position. So you've got like up and down staircase along the top with each reset block above the droppers. Now you want to put a repeater in between each one. This will effectively reset each circuit. So we've got our reset button as well, just in case. So what you want to do there is get a block, your reset block, and build it up like so. And you want to put redstone all along here. Now what I tend to like to do is put a repeater here, so it's not going long. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 into that block. Then you want to put redstone dust all along here and fill up that hole. Fill up the entire hole except from this point here, because this needs to be open. Now what you want to do is get your detector rails. Yes, detector rails right there on each one that lines up with your output blocks. And then get your rails and just put your normal rail in there. Put your usual rails in here. Now it's important that you keep in mind where the rails go, because otherwise it's going to make it look really, really weird. There you go. So it should look like that. Now it depends which way you. Now you can. Let's try that again. You're going to pay attention to the direction that this way goes. So your inward track will always be on the way that's not got it attached. So like this. How it's not attached there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to run this track all the way around here. This is the return track. We'll put a block there. Now this is not quite done yet. And then you want to get your usual rail, not blocks. your rail all the way down here and put your 3 powered rails here with your block here with a button on top which should power the rail, and it does. And there we have it. It should now work fully. Now what will happen, this reset, you can press as many buttons as you like, but it will stay on. Okay, why is that doing that? Okay, what's going on with the circuit? I think we've got a connection somewhere. It should be staying on. Okay, why is the... Oh, I know why, I know why. We need to put a block in the... what do you call it? So we'll just get some redstone dust. And we'll put 1 in each dropper in the bottom. So now you've got an item to change in the RS switch, which will alternate. So there we go. Now just press a button. Now it will all stay on, but to reset it you just press this button and it will reset the whole thing. So say if we want to go to rail 2, we'll press rail 2 in, and we'll sit on our cart, press the button, off we go, and we'll go onto rail 2. Now of course, as it was before, we'll sit in the cart, press the button, and it will send us back, apparently. Okay. What's happened there? Okay, there's something definitely wrong with that. It shouldn't be sending us backwards. Okay, apparently I put the... Ah yes, you're supposed to put the detector rail 1 more out. My bad. So what we'll do is we'll just alternate, put some more redstone here temporarily. So it does work, you just need to come 1 further out, because otherwise it's just going to send you back. So we're going to put input, 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 redstone down here. Now it's important that you check this because you can make that mistake, unfortunately. So get rid of that and put your detector rail 1 away from each. There we go. So now when you press the button, you will go all the way around like so. But if you go backwards, you just go to the rail number 1. So there we go. As you see, you will just go all the way around like so. And there you have it, a working train station option, multi-train station pad. So there you go. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and of course don't forget to check out that social media down below, and goodbye everyone.